Hi guys, it's a spoonful of Tori. Today I'm going to be doing my Disney College Program bucket list. So I know a lot of people usually do their bucket list before they arrive to the program, but the last time I was at Disney World, I was 10 years old. So I really don't remember very much. So I wanted to come down here, spend a couple weeks exploring and finding out exactly what I wanted to do in the parks before my time here is up. So I'm going to start off my list by going through the things that I've already accomplished in the couple weeks that I've been here. One was eat a Dole Whip. They are so good. My roommates and I did the kitchen sink and we finished it. It was really good. The only thing is like all the flavors kind of mixed together. So like you have like mint chocolate chip ice cream next to like strawberry and pineapple chunks, so that tastes a little bit weird, but it's really good. The first and only time that I've been on Space Mountain, the lights were on and I was freaking out because I felt like I was gonna hit my head on everything, so I rode the ride like this the entire time and it was super freaky. So that was on my bucket list, and actually the first time I got on it, the lights were on. My roommates and I visited the Purple Wall and we took a bunch of pictures. It's actually, I think that's my thumbnail right now. So something else on my bucket list was to get a 4 Keys card, and I've actually been super lucky and I've gotten 2 of them already since my program started. If you don't know what that is, Disney has 4 basic core values and they call them the 4 Keys. So when another cast member sees you doing something really well, they recognize you by submitting a 4 Keys card either online or they have paper versions too. Another thing on my bucket list was to go to Cast Connection. So Cast Connection is a place on Disney property where cast members can go to purchase items that either Disney ordered too much of or damaged merchandise or things like that. I know they also have furniture that they used to use in hotels, and they have it at a really discounted price. The last thing that I've completed on my bucket list was buying a magic band. They are so convenient that it's a little bit dangerous. So if you don't know what a magic band is, it's this band and has a little Mickey Mouse head on it, and you link it to your ticket. So I linked it to my self-admission pass, so when I go into the park I just scan this magic band on the little sensor thing and I put my fingerprint, and that's all. I don't have to worry about a card. And then also if you're staying in a resort, you can link a credit card to it, so anytime you're buying anything in the park, you just touch your band to it and put in a pin, and it's super crazy. The other thing you can use it for is PhotoPass. So actually my roommate Jess has Memory Maker because she's an annual pass holder. So anytime that we go into the parks, we scan our magic bands for PhotoPass, and she can download them for us and send them to us so they don't have the watermark on them, so it's really nice. So let's get started on the things that I haven't done yet. I want to ride each attraction at least one time in each of the parks. I think that'll be super fun. I have a list and there's so many, so I'm trying to get them done as quickly as possible. I want to visit each resort at least one time. They're just so gorgeous. Anytime I walk into one, I just feel like I'm in a completely different place. Like the Grand Floridian makes me feel important, and the Polynesian just makes me feel like I should be hanging out with Moana. I want to watch every show and every parade in each of the parks. And last night I actually got to see the like water electrical parade in the pond outside of the Grand Floridian and the Polynesian, and it was so cool. I didn't even know that they do that. I want to watch every fireworks show, so that would be Wishes, Illuminations, and Fantasmic. They also have the Star Wars one, but I'm not going to include that one just because I want to see the 3 parks ones. I want to do 4 parks in one day. It'll be a super long day and probably very expensive because I think there's rules. I think you have to go on at least one ride, and maybe it's like a big ride and a little ride, and then I think you have to have a snack in each of the parks too. So like that's kind of expensive. I want to attend rope drop at each park, so I know you have to wake up super early to get there to do this. Well, not super early, but like I was going to work, so on a day off I would be waking up pretty early. And they have like a little welcome show before you get to go into the parks, and it's really cute. I want to take a picture with the balloons on Main Street in Magic Kingdom. just because it's so cute. Like they're really expensive, and I'll probably never ever buy one. They're like $12. $12 for a balloon. I'm not doing that. But they're really cute, and like they'll let you hold on. Like you usually can see the person that's selling the balloons like standing off to the side because they have to hold on to it too. But you just get to like just take them and take a picture of them real quick. But the last time I went and I asked, it was really windy, so he just said he didn't feel comfortable letting me do that. So, you know, I'll be here till May. I want to go bowling at Splitsville, which is the bowling alley in Disney Springs, and I believe we get a discount there, I think after like 10 p.m. So that'll be fun. I like bowling, even though I'm really bad at it. I want to watch a movie at the Dine-In Theater, AMC, at Disney Springs. And I just love dine-in theaters. They're like my go-to. I want to eat at Chef Mickey's in the Contemporary Resort. I actually have a reservation there for my birthday dinner, and I'm super excited. I went on the app and I was just like, you know what, I'll try and see what's available for that day, because I knew there probably wouldn't be very much, and I saw one reservation at a good time for Chef Mickey's. Usually if there's nothing left, it'll be like 9:05 p.m. and I don't want to eat dinner that late. That's really, really late. But on my birthday, they had one at like 7:30, and I was freaking out. I just clicked accept like right there, and yeah, so I have one on on my birthday. So yay! I want to have a drink and have something to eat in every country in Epcot. I've actually started a list. For my birthday, I am gonna do the Epcot bar crawl, so I'm gonna drink around the world. But I've just created a list, so anytime I do go to Epcot, I can just write down like what country I went to and what I ate there. Just, I don't know, I like lists. I want to read on the grass in front of Cinderella's castle in Magic Kingdom. I've seen people just hang out there and relax, and I think that would just be really nice to do on a day off. I love people watching, so I think that would be an awesome place to do it, especially if it's not too hot out that day. I want to try every soda at Club Cool. In Tanner's last vlog, there was a video of Carrie trying the Beverly soda, and apparently it's disgusting, but it's there, so I'm gonna try it. Apparently it just tastes like armpit as an aftertaste, but I'm gonna do it the next time I'm in Epcot. So I want to have a spa day at the Grand Floridian. Even if I'm just getting like my nails done or something, I just think it'll be really fun to go there. I love that resort. Hopefully one day I'll get to stay there. One day. Very, very, very long time from now. Another thing I want to do is stay in a park from the opening to the closing. And I know that's a really, really long day, but I think it'll be super fun, especially if I can get all my roommates to come with me. Another thing I want to do is attend the Flower and Garden Festival in Epcot. I know that happens during the springtime, so there's definitely a chance that I'll make it there, and I just think it's really pretty. I love flowers. Another thing I want to do is go to Blizzard Beach and Typhoon Lagoon. I've never been to a Disney water park. I also want to get pixie dusted. It's never happened to me, but I've seen all these little kids come in and they just have pixie dust in their hair, and I know it takes like 4 days to come out, but I really want it at least once. The next thing on my bucket list is to meet the big six at all 4 parks. So that's Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, Goofy, and Pluto. I want to try the gray stuff, and I want to eat it, be our guest so, so bad. I've heard the gray stuff is delicious. Okay, Carrie's sitting over there, and she's watching me film this video, and she said it's really good because her and Tanner got to go, and I was working. I want to be the Rebel Spy. I think that'll be super fun. I watched Star Wars right before I came, and I'm really excited. I want to watch the Dapper Dans from beginning to end. We caught a little bit when we were in Magic Kingdom last week, but I just want to watch the whole thing. I want to play Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom because I always see people on the hunt to find the little portals around the park, and people are always coming up to me when I'm at work, like asking where they can get more cards and things like that. So I just think it'll be super fun to do that one day. I want to go to Disney Quest. I don't know too much about it, but I see it there in Disney Springs, and I just think it'll be really fun to go do that one day. I want to go to one of the outdoor movies that they have at night at the resorts. I love Disney movies, so I think that it would be really fun to just go and hang out at a resort, and that'll help me cross off another thing on my bucket list, which is going to every resort at least once. I want to ride the college program buses to work at least one time. I do have my car, so I don't have to use the bus system every day to get to work, but I do want to do it a couple times just to see what it's like. I know it takes a little bit longer, but I won't have to worry about parking then. I want to go to the beach with my roommates one day. We've been talking about it, and all of us had a day off last week, but it was kind of cold and overcast, so we ended up just deciding to go to Magic Kingdom instead. That's a great consolation prize to me. I want to be a part of making a magical moment for a child or a family in one of the stores that I work in. They do a whole bunch of them where I work, and I would just love to be a part of that. Okay, there's a puppy place in Orlando somewhere where you literally just go to this, I think it's a coffee shop, and you just get to pet puppies. How great does that sound? Because I miss my dog so much, and that would just be awesome to go pet some puppies. I want to volunteer at least once. The Disney College Program, and I think other cast members can go as well, they do weekly trips to give kids the world, and I love volunteering, so I think that would be something great to do on my day off. I want to visit Miami. My roommate Jess is from Miami, so we keep saying that one day when we both have off, we're just gonna wake up super duper early and we're gonna hop in one of our cars and just drive to Miami. And I don't even know what we'll do there, but I've just always wanted to go, and I'm living in Florida for 4 months, so why not? I want to eat a turkey leg. I remember when I was 10 years old and my family was here and we were super duper psyched to eat a turkey leg, and none of us ever got one. They're massive, they're the size of my head, and they smell delicious. So I really want to try one, and I've heard they're worth it and that you can just take it home and wrap it up. I want to go to the 50s Primetime Cafe and get yelled at for putting my elbows on the table. Another goal is to find a whole bunch of hidden Mickeys around the parks and try and take pictures of them and things like that. I actually found one on the Haunted Mansion, and I was so happy. I was leaning over looking, and I was with my roommate Jess, and I was like, oh, it's a Mickey Mouse! Oh my god! Oh my god! Another thing that I've already started to do is create a memory jar. So my roommate Jess, one of her roommate gifts was this little jar, and it has a cute little Mickey Mouse button on it. So I'm just writing little things on pieces of paper, folding them up and putting them in there. And at the end of my program, I'm going to read them all and probably just cry. Yep. I want to take a picture on empty Main Street. It is so rare that there's nobody on Main Street. So I know that I'll either have to be literally the first person in the park, or wait until Goodnight Kiss and it be at night. So I don't know, I'm gonna make it happen. I want to see the Star Wars fireworks. I know that I already had the Star Wars, the fireworks shows as part of my bucket list, but I've seen all the parks ones for the most part. But Star Wars, that one's pretty new, and I kind of ran through it when I was in Hollywood Studios, but I didn't get to sit and watch the whole thing, so I want to do that. I want to send a postcard from inside one of the parks. My roommates and I sent our families and our friends some postcards right when we got here, but we just bought them and brought them home and sent them out. But I want to do one from inside the park because you can do that too. I want to attend Dapper Day because I think the outfits are super cool, and I love the Dapper Dans, and I just feel like it'll be such a fun day. So we'll see if I can get off work for that. I want to see the Goodnight Kiss at Magic Kingdom. So if you wait after park close and you literally just hang out and waste time, go to the Emporium, literally just stay there and don't leave, which is really hard because there's all these masses of people just trying to get out. They do a little ceremony, and it's called the Goodnight Kiss, and I've never seen it, so I think that would be really cool. I want to buy something at Basin. Basin is kind of like Lush in a way. They have bath bombs and body scrubs and lotions and stuff like that. And anytime I'm at Disney Springs, I literally just go into Basin to wash my hands using one of their scrubs, and then I walk out. I want to go to Mickey's Retreat. It's kind of like a recreation center type of thing behind our apartment complexes, and they have a lot of events over there. A lot of the housing events will be at Mickey's Retreat and things like that, and I know they have like picnic tables and soccer fields. I want to make a friend from a different country. I've met a bunch of people from Australia, New Zealand, Mexico, Japan, Puerto Rico, all over the place. But I want to actually befriend somebody from a different country and hang out with them a lot more than just saying hi at work. So that's everything that was on my bucket list. I'm so glad that you guys watched this video. Thank you all so much for subscribing to me and for all of your positive feedback on my first video. It really means a lot to me, especially being so far away from home for the first time. And I hope that you guys will come back and watch more of my videos. Alright, bye guys!